So, if you've been listening to us for a while, we explained to you that 3 steps to the process. Step 1 is you ask, and life causes you to do that. And step 2 is Source fills in all of the details of that in what we referred to as your vortex. All of the vibrations, all of the precursors to manifestations are all gathered, lined up for you, waiting for you to do step 3, which is find a way to not resist it. Been talking about that here today. Just chill and relax and trust and know and focus on things that feel good and let it in. So now we're talking to you. You who have been listening longer. You who have been applying every process that we've ever offered. You who still have desires, some of which are unfulfilled. You who are still asking and evolving because you eternally will be, and we will be as well. So now, you've got that solid basis. You know that life causes you to ask, and you know the Source answers, and you know how to chill and find vibrational alignment with it, and you know that because you see the evidence of it all the time. And now, you've stepped into what we are calling step 4, evolved creating. Because now, you know that contrast is going to keep happening, and you aren't bothered by it. You're not trying to prevent yourself from exploring contrast. In fact, you embrace contrast because you know it's how it helps you figure out what you want. So you still have plenty of step 1 moments, but when you're having a step 1 moment and you're not worried about it, it's not a step 1 moment anymore, it's a step 4 moment. You following us? In other words, now you're not worried about contrast. Now you're not beating up on yourself for the things that are not happening this red hot minute. Now you are having a step 1 moment, only it's a step 4 moment because you stand in stability. So now hear us out. You're going to like this. So that means you've practiced your vibrational environment so substantially, so steadily, so consistently that you know you're all right no matter what. So things that happened that formerly would have bothered you, you find them really, really funny. In other words, it didn't go the way I planned, but isn't that a kick in the pants? In other words, it's not an indictment of your ability to create. It's not an indictment of your worthiness. It's just bumps along the side of the road that let you know you were drifting a little bit.
Sure.
And it also shored up a desire and made you want something in a stronger way than you ever wanted it before. But it's not a step 1 wanting, it's a step 4 wanting. Step 4 wanting has much less resistance in it. Are you following us?
Sure.
So, could you say, have you heard us say before that what you think and what you feel and what comes to you is always a vibrational match? Have you heard us say that? Because we've been saying it and saying it and saying it. And have you heard us say that what comes to you in dream state is the same thing? In other words, what you're thinking and feeling is the way your dreams are manifesting too. So, what about this? Could you say, we would, that Esther's dream was a step 4 moment? In other words, clarity came to her. You didn't have to have the sun in your eyes. The event didn't fall completely apart because it was a dream reality, not a manifested reality, but it sure did bring Esther clarity. Are you following us? This is the way it is supposed to be for you, in other words. But when you get all bound up in discomfort about the things not yet fulfilled, you mess up your point of attraction and you hold the things that you specifically want away longer. That was really good. And it was new information, something new to chew on. So how's it going to play out in your experience? What are you now going to do that you didn't know to do before you came here? What's different now in your approach to life? What's different now in your approach to life?
It's the same way I've already been living. My approach is I go through my day and I sift through the experiences and things that I don't like, I relax on and I just don't push against. And things I love, I talk about more.
Well said. But what's different? This is so good. What's different now?
I'm not worried about bumping into something. I'm not worried about something doesn't go my way because I know everything always goes my way.
That's good. And you've been there for a while. But what's different today? What's different now within you than when you were in your chair and you were walking up? What's different now in your approach? Given what we've chewed on and the resonance that you felt, what's different now? You're not going to hit that issue head on anymore. You're going to focus on other things because you know that issue has been in your vortex and that the universe has been lining it up for a very, very long time. And you know that if you approach that subject now, you will encourage momentum that is not serving you. So you're going to stop encouraging that momentum on that subject, and you're going to learn to like to buy furniture.
Okay.